Okay, we are here. My hair is poofy, and we got the Ableton running. All things are according to plan, I suppose. Yeah. So today I'm gonna be substantially more productive than I was yesterday. Actually, I deleted the VOD from yesterday because it was kind of a shitty stream. I did cool sound design and stuff, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I got to be a little bit more productive than that. So we are gonna do that. So this is a song that I need to finish this week, pretty much. So it's still, I have not done an intro whatsoever, and the outro is super mid. But the bulk of the song in the center is kind of done. Still needs a lot of cleaning, touching up on things. Got to add sounds, mix things better and whatnot. And then there's some like weird clipping, low-end, clicky mastering issues with the like big drops in the center. So we're gonna be working on all of that for now. Yeah. That's kind of cool, but it gets masked, so let's just do a little parallel shindig. Yeah. Clicks. There are definitely clicks. What's up, Gilp? This is your all-time favorite track? That's good news. Because I need people to like the songs that I make. So that is good. Thank you. Where the fuck? One, we don't need this. That's just confusing things. Two, we don't need this. This is also just confusing things. Three, you are also confusing things. Like, we just need to clean stuff up, man. This cannot be happening. Leaky is gonna be pissed, yeah. We said way too early, bro. I was like, oh no, is Fortune also gonna be pissed now? Nah, he's just concerned about Leaky. Yeah. Though lately, Leaky's been he's been a little sporadic in his temperament regarding stream timings. So sometimes he approves and sometimes he does. This is pretty fucking early though. Yeah, this is we will see. Where's the pigments? I have a pigments layer somewhere. Yeah, it's not from that. Where the front door? I don't know. I mean, okay, like it has to be. It's got to be here. No? Oh, okay. We'll call you pigments. Yeah, maybe Maybe we'll just duplicate this in here. This is a minor third. You where? No, stop. Except now there's like a little fucking thing there. Anyways, let's just see how that sounds. No, the show is Saturday, something like that. I got time. I definitely got time, but I need to finish a few different songs to get them playable. Unfortunately, I lent my friend all of my like DJ mixing shit, so I'm not gonna be able to practice before the show, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I guess, like, I don't mind not being able to practice because, like, I know all my songs, but the issue is for the new songs that I want to play, I haven't, like, figured out transitions and stuff that, like, what songs they'll work well between, so I'm gonna be riffing a little bit. Also, I think it's a 2-hour long set, or it's an hour and a half, I can't remember. So it is extra long, which means I'm gonna have to go through way more material. So I'm definitely going to be riffing a little bit. Well, we'll see. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Ew. I think we have to, yeah, because I'm using flatline, we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I mean, usually you use CDJs, so I mean, I just use whatever the fucking club gives me. I'm not like that picky about it, and if you know how to use CDJs, you can like mix on most any like thing. I use a shitty DDJ SB2 mixer, which is like less capable than CDJs, but it's the same thing. You're still just like playing songs and beat matching them and phrase matching, and then like if you could do it on one thing, you could do it on the other as long as you're familiar with the interface for all of them. So I don't have, usually I would just like figure out what songs work well. Like usually what I do is for every song that I have that I'm like planning on playing, I try to like figure out a couple, like 2 or 3 transitions that I like know will work with other songs. So the goal being I can end up improvising the entirety of the structure and flow of my set, but I'll know pretty much how to do every transition, or I'll be able to know what transitions work. So if I'm playing this song, for instance, I know for, you know, it's at 90 BPM, I'll have practiced before like 5 different transitions into 5 other songs that are around 90 BPM. So when I play the song, if I'm improvising and I'm like, ooh, I want to make it more aggressive, I'm going to play this up-tempo song at 90 BPM, or I'm going to chill it out, and so I'm going to play this down-tempo song at 90 BPM. And both of those songs are things that I've practiced before and I know. Therefore, I'm still improvising, right? It's just I'm not going to be improvising to the point where I'm like playing sounds together that I've never heard before in case they clash or whatever, right? So that's the goal. Sometimes I still end up doing that because I end up like, you know, if I end up playing all the other 4 songs that I know how to transition into, and then I end up still playing this song somehow, then I'll get like stuck or whatever. I'll be at a point where I am out of like rehearsed material, and then you still have to improvise. It like usually goes fine. It's just that you're not guaranteed that it'll go fine. So yeah, but it usually is fine. Also, my music's so fucking weird that like most people don't even know when I make mistakes. So yeah, that's a benefit of making abstract IDM kind of shit. Even though I don't consider this that abstract, but I don't know. Okay, I think that bit sounds pretty good now. I think there's another click though, earlier I didn't address yet. where's the erosion thing? It's not you. That's a cool sound, though. It's not you. There's erosion on a lot of stuff. Oh, it's you. I think just something like that. Do a little auto filter on the lows in that section. On which element? Just on everything? Are you just saying that there's like build up on too much lows over here? Oh, I didn't even have mini meters up. Oh, I'm the worst streamer that's ever streamed. Stream is behind, talking about an earlier section. Well, now I just think every section is too much. And now I don't know. That's all right. We'll find it eventually, probably. Or maybe the song will be ruined forever. What was I? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do about this click here. There's a little... There is a click, you know? Like, what the fuck? Can I just, like... Oh, maybe I could just do that. Honestly, maybe that's the tech. That's how you deal with clicks. You just fucking suck all the life out of it. It happens again over here. It's kind of painful. Okay. Honestly, I don't think that sounds too bad right now. Yeah, that's the tech, for, at least for these clicks. Sometimes it varies. Sometimes the sound, like deleting the audio is so obvious, but luckily this sound is already like kind of breathing and pulsing and like speaking in a way where like the little silence really makes sense. But sometimes you're just fucked. Another tech that I do sometimes, well, usually one thing that I do, and I tried to do this earlier and it just wasn't working out, is like you find the click or whatever and you just find audio adjacent to it and you just like glitch it. You just like, you just hit it with one of these, which like sometimes that can work well. Another thing you can do is if you and this one's more rare, not a spectrum, spectral time. And you can use a spectral time to like disperse or blur out the clicks. So if we take this thing, you can make the mix 100%, and then you make the time really low, and then you can make the tilt high. And it turns the clicks into little squid dispersed like sine sweeps. Which like, the thing is it radically transforms the rest of the sound in that moment. So depends on the sound and what you're doing. But yeah, there's a few different techniques and sometimes none of them work. And then you just have to use a different sound or something or layer other things. I remember one song Epiphany on my recent release, the fucking Data Bloom EP. There's a section in the middle with like 1 billion clicks that I just could not get rid of. Like it was baked into the sound because I resampled it from like earlier sound design from years before. And the way I treated it was by just adding a shit ton of vinyl distortion. I just added more clicks and I'm like, hey, look, it's intentional. And it kind of worked. It did kind of work, but that was a fucking nightmare. Yeah, clicks are the enemy. They are the worst. Oh, I still hear that. Also, the fact that this has a reverb tail from beforehand kind of works. Yeah. I think it's a little bit too loud. There's too much loudness going on. There is also another click here. Can we just do that again? That did not... Where's the click at? I don't know. I kind of got it, I think. It's hard to tell. There's so much shit going on. It's not exactly like a simple sound. Huh? Alright, now there's way too much low end. Hello? It's a clusterfuck. Okay, there's so much going on here. It has potential to be good though. There's some cool stuff happening. It's just there's just too much. So you're gonna do that, and then squid sounds. Squid sounds, where are you? You also probably cannot do that, at least as much. So maybe down. We'll go -12 or something. Okay, we need to tease this a little bit better, but that did nothing? Did absolutely nothing? Where? I thought you're coming from this. What did I do? I accidentally put a thing. I accidentally deleted a whole group. I hate it here. Command C. Okay, you. Oh, you're coming from this guy. Right. Okay, you're gonna go on you then. No, feel free to ask questions. I'm just mixing a song, so I'm not even like super in a flow state or whatever. I'm just using Redux. It's just mixed really, really low. Just a tiny bit. And then obviously there's a bunch of distortion and stuff. You just got, so like if we turn off, let's just turn off all this junk. Oh, right, it's almost all coming from the spectral resonator actually. So this is just like weird little bubbly glitched up bits. Hello, Shadow0397. So the spectral resonator is actually adding all the sub, which is like why it sounds kind of like physically modeled-ish, like kind of like a string, like a fucked up weird digital cello thing, because spectral resonator is using delays, and the delays are tuned to F, right? And that creates that sound. And then we do have a roar over here. Is not, I'm never using it. That's cool. But there's also more processing on the group at the end. It's just a fuck ton of distortion in a series after all that. Right? And then so all that distortion is working. Yeah, there's more fucking shit here. Anyways, just a bunch of tiny bits of distortion in a series, spectral resonator, and Redux coming before at a low amount. So I think the tech is the Redux. It sounds kind of the same. I was going to expect it to sound substantially different if it's before or after, because then the Redux itself is getting resonated. It sounds a little bit different, but not that much. I think it's mostly retaining the frequencies that the Redux adds that lines up with harmonics of the subnote. So perhaps, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but perhaps it could be that Redux before the spectral resonator will like tune the Redux or shape the frequencies of the Redux to fit that frequency a little bit better, which is why I think it slaps more as a bass thing. And then yeah, you just distort everything. I'm just going to turn off the spectral resonator thing here, and instead I'm going to let's get an auto pan, and then we'll this thing, right? So we're then going to add dynamics by hitting it with one of these, you know, just something like that. Except, let's also changing it up. Let's make a group, and let's map you to that. Wait. Let's take this automation, and then let's map you to that. And then so we just put the same thing on that, and then we can map utility gain, and you're going to go from 0 to +6 because the average loudness when you tremolo something is going to go down by like probably around 6 dB, right? Because like you're removing half of the signal and 6 dB is half. And so, oh, I did not mean to, they're both be mapped to the same knob, not different knobs. And so when we tremolo it, it'll be a little bit louder. Now that might be stupid for the limiter, but maybe. Makes it extra fat. It wubs more, right? Okay, perhaps it's stupid. Let's lower it by like, it's gonna boost a little bit, not as substantially, because we don't want to fuck up our limiter too much. And then let's just kind of keep this trend. Ooh, maybe we should probably just layer that with everywhere, right? Why are you that high? Okay, that works. Let's layer that over here, probably. Heard a click. Maybe I didn't. Well, one, there's a fill here. You can't even fucking hear it. It's just little clicks kind of punching through. So let's instead put the fill over here where there isn't a fuck ton of risers. Hello, Debstep. Well, okay. Wait, you're in the Hyperfield Discord, right? Pretty sure you are. Yeah, that sounds bad still. Let's transform it. Let's go big dude. Go like. Hey, Mr. Leaky. See, I called it. He's had a change of character. He's not going to heckle me for streaming too early. Unless he's typing up his second message right now. I wouldn't put it past him. Okay, it's doing that, but then the resonance is making a tail, so let's also do a transient shaping. Which ends up glitching the shit out of it, which is a little weird. What if we redux it, since we're on the topic of reduxing everything? This is true. I do not like clicks. That's stupid. We're not going to do that. Hello, Blue Baller. Welcome. Okay, maybe we'll do... Mr. Leaky, did you not sleep yet? Or are you just positing the hypothetical possibility that one had not slept? What's up, Jason? Howdy. Okay, let's turn this shit down. Also, I should probably just scoop out the lows because I'm boosting the lows quite a lot. And then what if we distort it? Maybe? Maybe? It's stupid. This is dumb. I'm just going to delete the sound in the end. Also, let's remove the step. And then, this is... Why am I... I don't know why I'm committing to this. It's just not... It just ain't gonna work, man. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. And now we compress it. Because then it gets too blown out at one point. I kind of like that. And now let's widen it. Let's hit it with one of those. That's kind of cute. Okay. Now let's... Hold up. I'm obsessing over this, like, very minute sound that is bad. This is important. Now let's quantize it. I feel like the kind of resonant sound fits with the nice bubbly pitch bend things. It was the solstice yesterday. I didn't know that. Usually I go to cool, like, fucking shows and festivals on solstices. Definitely always the winter one. Usually the summer one too, but I wasn't even aware. Yeah. It's kind of innocuous. It's mostly chill. The warp algorithm doesn't seem to know where the clicks are, though, which is annoying me mildly, but that's fine. I guess we can, hold up. We can just resample the sound because it's so heavily filtered. Yeah, this guy just doesn't know where the clicks are. I want you perfectly quantized. I don't want this, like, human drummer bullshit. Perfect. Actually, it's not perfect. Hold on. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You go there. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. That's our sound. That's our sound. We did a lot of effort just for that little thing. The show coming up. That's awesome. Yes. And my name, I'm the biggest name on the on the flyer. Amazing. Fascinating. Very exciting. It is in Chico, California. Try setting the transient algo to forward and turning them down. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't consider doing that. Oh, I mean, I guess I could do it now that I resampled it, and then that would probably be a better approach in my time. Yeah, because, like, we don't really want... It's still... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Are just so inconsistent with how fucking clicky they are. It's probably just like a sidechaining thing, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. No. Oh, it's totally that. Huh? No, it's just the click is just fucking crazy clicky. Is it sidechain on the percussion group? It's just a kick? No. Why? I think it's like a sample. It is a particular sample in conjunction with the kick. Yeah, it's this guy. Oh. Interesting. I mean, there's like tiny little like vinyl clicks in this sample, but like I only hear it when the kick is playing at the same time, so it's definitely some sidechaining thing. Let's just sidechain it while it's inside the group already being sidechained, and so we can more aggressively sidechain this particular sound by the kick. Sometimes you gotta sidechain while you sidechain, you know? Oh boy, robots. Hold on. There's been more robots in the stream lately than usual. It is annoying. Okay. Fast release. And then 10 millisecond look ahead. And then like fucking 7 seconds, yeah. And then now what do you sound like? Man, much better. Not even not? It is not better. Why is it now clicking on the right speaker? Yeah, I've been blessed to not be getting spam calls from robots. Sometimes it gets really bad though. It varies. Why? Okay, so it's not coming from you. It's you. There's just a fucking... What? What? Just my side chaining just bad? Like, what? Why are you doing that? It's an automation probably. Yeah, it's the fucking... Interesting. Okay, great. Sometimes... Some effects have inconsistent dry-wet percentages. I remember seeing a video a while back on like knobs not behaving how you'd expect. Like there's certain types of automation curves where if you do a discrete jump from like 100 to 0, what it actually does is something like this, right? Like it's not, there's actually smoothing applied to some amount, which would stop the clicking probably. I mean, not in this case, but so basically some discrete automation things will cause clicking and some won't, and it is totally unpredictable, and there's no way to know. Why were you always at 100? Were you always that high up? Didn't I just do that? No, I didn't. I have to do it everywhere that it occurs. I didn't consider that I just fix it in one spot and it's just gonna repeat, because I'm a very intelligent person. Yeah, that's fine there. We should probably do that. Why do we do it like that over here? That's weird. I mean, that's mostly fine, but you know, there might be a click there. And then there's a weird click there. Or at least just the transient's fucking strange. Yeah, why is the kick panned to the right? I remember learning, it's some weirdness with stab. The way stab works is inconsistent with stereo imaging. Probably, maybe. Never mind, I have no fucking clue what's going on. It's this guy. There, let's just... even do that. They would just be like, they'll just do some shit like this. Let's just hold on. This is important. Hold on. Wait. We have mono on the. Oh. We gotta pan this guy over here. Yeah. Honestly, it's not that bad. It ain't that bad. I want to know what this fucking sounds like in headphones. Honestly, not bad. I said headphones. I meant on speakers. Yeah, that's funny. Let's go back. There we go. Okay. All right, so what else do we have to do now? I have to work on the intro. I accidentally clicked on something. Oh, I moved the drum group somehow. It's just Command Z, because who knows what the fuck else I did while clicking once. Yeah. Please load. Please load. Don't crash. I should have saved it. I'm gonna freak out. I'm just moving groups around. Why does moving groups use like so much CPU and freak Ableton out? I guess it's shuffling things around in memory. That makes sense. It's doing some weird memory shenanigans. And so that's why it's like so inconsistent, because system calls or whatever, when you access the memory, it's random as opposed to when you're working on a cache. Okay, let's... What do we want to do? We need to do something in the intro. Can we just steal stuff from the breakdown? No, we can't, because the breakdown's too good. It's like, it's built in such a way that it is a breakdown. Alright, I don't like any of this. Let's... No, stop. No. Alright, now where's pigments? Pigments. Can you just make this sound good? Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's just fucking flatten it. Let's just flatten this thing. And then let's cut up different parts and layer them together, and then like warp and pitch them and whatnot. And we could turn that into a riser. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. And then we can take like this guy and all that there. And like this one, we can pitch up and texture. Why isn't the grain size? That doesn't sound like 260 grain size. Let's lower that a bunch. And then let's make the weird chords much louder. And then you. that's cool. Then what are you? And then we got to get rid of the click. I hear a click. It's happening before the kick drum. Here. Yeah, okay, it's just in the sample glitching, I think. Yeah. I mean, like, I am making clicks everywhere pretty intentionally. But that one just sounded like egregious. I don't know. It just stood out to me. If Paliac was a superhero, his kryptonite would be lo-fi. I mean, yeah, I've always kind of shit on genres where the aesthetic is like an excuse to not learn how to mix, you know? It's like when people make like super aggressive rhythm and so they don't bother mixing anything, they just slam it with a clipper and like make it -3 or -2 LUFS without like putting any effort in the mix, because like the aesthetic is that it sounds bad. Yeah, I've always felt kind of strongly about that. Lo-fi, a little bit less so, honestly. I guess like lo-fi still does. I mean, you can have lo-fi that is still mixed well, you know? There's like an aesthetic and then there's like lazy mixing, right? Like if the lo-fi, the clicks in the lo-fi are coming from like vinyl samples, that's fine. But if you're like fucking chopping up audio and you're leaving clicks, then like you're bad. Be less bad. I don't know. Hello, Ringle Finch. Good evening. It is afternoon for me, but evening for you. Welcome, welcome. It's still a little bit too mid-heavy, I think. I mean, that sound is literally just low mids, so like, duh, but I don't know. It's kind of difficult to manage because you don't want to suck the life out of it because that's all what the sound is, you know? So if I remove the low mids, then it's kind of fucked. I think I fixed it. I think that kind of just fixed it, honestly. Maybe, at least in my headphones. I'm gonna listen on barefoots, because I've only been mixing the song on headphones, really. It sounds kind of bad on my main speakers, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I think it's not like a thing I could just address by applying distortion or EQing. I think it's just a built-in problem with me deciding to use a resonator as using a spectral resonator, I think, for the main bass. It just doesn't, I don't know, it sounds so like smeared. It sounds like it's a room, you know? I don't want it to sound like a room. I want it to sound like a bass, but obviously if you use a resonator, then it's going to sound very roomy. What can I do to fix that? What do we do? Can I do some like crazy bullshit with Delta Soothe stuff? I never used the Delta Soothe thing, but I mean, that's just going to make it sound like additive. Why is it just mute? Right, okay, mix isn't actually mix. This mix is a lie. Which is fine. Okay, so what if, hear me out. What if we take you, even though I just said I don't think we can fix the sound, I'm gonna try to fix it. This ain't gonna work, Chief. This is not it. I'm just making it worse. It's just sounding worse. Maybe the tech is we add layers. So like I got this thing going. Here, let's make, like, what if we just add a saw layer to everything, you know? We put you on you. Operator. I probably shouldn't use operator. Kind of sucks if you're using saws. This is true. I mean, it's not terrible. Honestly, yeah, OTT. The problem is OTT I like always avoid using OTT, so I just kind of forget that it exists. Even though it's like kind of the go-to thing. It should be, like, I forget that ingredient is in my head. Yeah, honestly, that might just be it. Helps a little bit. It helps a little bit, but it doesn't, like, solve the fundamental issue. Now, what if we take this guy? Oh, I put a, Jesus Christ. And then now we roar it. And then what? What the fuck? Whoa. We're FMing a saw wave and now it sounds like it's it's like, oh, okay, there's a filter on. Okay, hold on. I'm changing so many things. Wait, I don't need to use this. I'm so silly. Hold on. We're redoing fucking everything. This is a nightmare. So let's take the saw layer here, and then let's inverse side chain this to the base, the shitty resonator base. So it'll just follow the same envelope. So inverse side chain. Pretty straightforward. You just sidechain from the thing you want to sidechain from, and then you parallel process it with a polarity invert so that instead of removing sound, it adds sound. I'm just gonna use serum. I don't know. And then I just want a little bit of a saw sound, basically. That's all I'm trying to do. That helps with it mildly. I'm still not like crazy about it, but maybe we can just like no. Maybe we can hit it with a phaser. Kind of works. It's a little too wide now. So if it's too wide, you just take a fucking utility and make it more mono. let's add attack. That's better. Hold on. We're shaping things. I kind of like that. Yeah, now the whole sound is breathing a little bit in timbre. I think more chorus. I mean, we could try using actual serum effects, which I never use. I feel like over here we can do that also, just because we're adding more elements, so we change the timbre of the thing. I want to say that's an improvement. We're still kind of polishing a turd though. Probably. I don't know. I mean, it sounds fine on headphones. It doesn't sound amazing. That's the thing. Like the sounds over here. I mean, it's mostly a composition thing, right? Because these are just like giant and just like taking up all the space, and there's a bunch of layers and shit. What if we... No, don't do that. What if we do that? The problem is I can still clearly hear the distinguished saw wave. Like in some parts of the sound, it sounds like one solid thing. But at some points it does not. And that bothers me. Maybe I just gotta turn it down a little bit more. Okay, so now the peak of the sound, there we go. I think this might, yeah. I lowered the volume because I noticed that the top end of the envelope was peaking out so much that I could hear the distinguished sine wave and it wasn't blending well, but otherwise it sounded fine. So I lowered the overall volume, and now I'm raising everything to be more compressed near the top, so we can hopefully have the sound sit generally in the optimal like gluing spot, if that makes sense. I want to say that sounds way better. Oh, that was also in... Wait. Okay, let's do... Wait, like this. Okay, so this sounds good to me, but it's also now like so subtle and small. Elephant trumpet sample. We got a few things that are pretty reminiscent of that. Hold on. I made an elephant sample at one point. Did I not call it? I called it like DMT. Yeah, DMT elephant. That's an elephant. Amazing. We can't make that work. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. I feel like we can like Amazing. Amazing. It's got to be like really far in the back though. It gets masked by everything, but kind of works. It kind of works. We'll see. This bit over here gets masked to shit though. Oh, and then this guy. You should be... Yeah, you should sound like that. Where's the Redux? Redux! Hello? You were supposed to do that. Why do you get, why do you sound so bad over here? Do we filter you? It's sounding like we're filtering you somewhere. I don't know where, I don't know where. Like, oh, there's a billion different. Okay, I guess we could just copy, actually. Just copy this guy, paste that there, delete that, copy this, do that, delete. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. There's a big click. Big click somewhere. Huh? I think I know maybe where that's coming from. No. Oh, maybe that is it. Where are you? Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. We're just gonna do disgusting manual click removal. That would be a good band name, manual click removal. Incredible, amazing. Or we can just delete all that shit instead of putting effort into it. already wide. You just can't hear it. I wonder if you convert every track into MIDI and use real elephant samples for everything, it'll probably be flawless and life-changing, right? Yeah. I mean, that would have to go as like a separate song, you know? It would have to be like Elephant Remix. You know, maybe that'll be like the 10-year anniversary of the song instead of like a remaster or remix of the whole deal. We just put elephant samples everywhere. Okay, I have worked on that song enough for this session, so I should stop. But we made progress. We improved the breakdown. We made an intro, right? Which is still super weak. So that's, you know, a couple more sessions probably. But we'll definitely be able to finish this before the deadline. So that is good. What next? I suppose I could work on album. Probably. I could also work on this. Yeah, let's work on this song. Because I want to finish this one, at least for the show. I think this one's pretty good. So we'll do that. Yeah, and then let's see. I probably can't. Let's build config release. I probably have to close Ableton entirely in order to update the VST, but I also want to test out, because I made a bunch of changes to the VST, though I haven't tried it out inside a DAW yet, so I want to do that as well. So let's grab this guy, and then just paste this in my VST folder. Will it work? It worked. Cool. Can I play the whole song? It is too late. It's gone. I clicked out of it. Unfortunate. If you painfully click through different sections of the live stream, you might be able to get a cohesive thing. Maybe. Well, it won't be cohesive because you're going to have to click around and find little snippets where I wasn't playing it. But yeah, basically we have like a down tempo kind of section, and then there's like an additive crazy bass section that's still kind of down tempo, and then there's a breakdown, and then it turns into thought process for a little bit, and then we add more down tempo chords onto the thought process shit. I don't know if that helps you understand, but yeah. Okay, we're on this song now. Right, so this section I need to just like redo all the sounds in this section over here, and then I need to come up with a new idea for the section over here. Yeah. Something's off. Is it you? It's you. Yeah, I just don't like the this note here melodically. No, I mean it's good on its own. I don't know. Like I guess there's some weird counterpoint shit going on where it doesn't meld with everything else. Yeah, this is a shit show. Voices. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know why you think you can do that, but you're not. I don't know who told you that. Where's the... What's controlling the volume? Excuse me? I don't know how my project file works. We have this thing here. Oh, it's you. It is you. Yes, you were not supposed to do that. I know it's a clusterfuck. Let's maybe we can make a better something. Ah shit, we're in a different tuning. I forgot. 37. Here we have to load SEL tune file. Downloads 37. Yes. Please. Okay. And then how do we add... Okay, it's fucked. Fun. That's not doing what I want. I kind of like that. Well, we need to add more voices. It's kind of fun. Hello. Okay, and then I don't know, stereo field. And then I don't know, something stupid. Yeah, no, it's stupid. Whoa. I mean, that's kind of fun for mangling, I guess. We can like let's just make a couple, let's record out some sounds using this thing. I said some notes feel off. Yeah, it's macrotonal. Okay, all right, let's turn this off. So like it's out of tune on purpose. And then you... It does add a lot of clicks, but we're gonna take this guy. And then we are going to do some shit like this. Shit, now I want to reset. Now I want to record out sounds for. This one clicks a lot. I think it's just because of low notes. Yeah. Well. And then what was I doing that made it sound super fucked up? I should have not deleted it because it sounded kind of lit. I mean, that adds a cool, like, I don't remember. I could just look back in the VOD. I don't want to do that. I think it was Zipper. I don't remember. What were you initially? Yo, Zipper, thank you. So we got this guy. I don't know. Zipper, reset the default. Did I do anything else? Damn, I should have saved that. Oh well. Fuck it, let's just record it. So now we have this. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Repeater! It was Repeater! A genius in the chat. Yes. Okay, so Zipper is adding all the clicks. And then Repeater is octave pitching it up. That's where that's coming from. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Legend. That bit sounded better. And then now we have this guy. Alright, I don't know what the fuck to do over here. I was trying to mess with this last night and got nowhere. Like, before, it was just kind of a repeat of the same thing before, but, it should be louder than the bell sound, in your opinion, deserve more attention. The glitchy thing, yeah, I was kind of just using it as, like, a layer, but... Well, first, I mean, maybe we just bloom it. Maybe soothe is better, because some parts are piercing, but... It was better over here. I don't know what I did, but... Why are you breaking now? We don't have any of you on. I guess I should... I'm just gonna freeze this track, just because it's behaving inconsistently. And I don't know how any of these modules actually work. I'm just gonna mute you. Okay. Let's just go over here and work on this for a bit. So we have this thing over here. Yeah, I don't know what to do here now. So, I mean, yeah, again, I kind of just muted and turned off all these. But it gets boring to listen to the same idea twice. So, what do we do? What do we do? Bring this thing over here. It's not the right sound. I thought that was something else. Let's find the things that we just made. Yeah, we already put this over here. So maybe just copy... I mean, this is just like a really boring arpeggiating melody. And then instead of going back to that, let's go to this. Maybe do a call and response now, so we can bring these voices back in, right? Yeah, and then just hawk it back and forth, call and response. And then this will swoop back up. You were supposed to scoop up in a cool way. And then that thing's kind of fucked up. I mean, that was on purpose, but... And then there's comb filtering happening over here. Okay. Okay, so maybe we just repeat that. Filter. Okay. It's gonna go back and forth, back and forth. Except maybe instead we'll do the second bit of that. It's a clusterfuck. I know. Over here when we did this. Yeah, there's this as well. Okay. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. Where's the other thing that sucks? Is it you? No, you're not supposed to do that. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's it. Except there's still another fucking counter melody that should not be countering any melody, frankly. That I just don't know where it is because I'm bad. It's you. It's you. You're the fucking problem. Get out of here. Except, let's kill the melody here. I think it's too much. There's too much counter, whatever, call and response. That doesn't work, because we're putting this thing, which is, you know, for every second and fourth bar on the third bar, it just doesn't work like that. I would have to repeat this, but I still want to hear this section. Would it be crazy if I do this, like call, response, call? Is that too quirky and weird and stupid? Potentially. Possibly. So that would mean we probably want this. Wait. Call, response, call. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to fit puzzle pieces together and they just don't fit. Yeah, percussion needs improvement for sure. I don't think that's going to fix the issue right now though. But you're right on that. I think I need to figure out what I'm doing with the call and response. Like what's the main meat of the idea here? And then once that's figured out, then some percussion will like glue things together a little bit better. It could be, so like right now we have this A, B, B, A thing. Normally it's like A, B, A, B. Like if I was just to repeat these two bars. The A, B, B, A, I don't think works. Maybe we could go A, B, C, A. New idea over here and then back to this thing. Because I really want to hear... I want to hear that section back in, but I can't make that work if it's not on 2 or 4, you know? So if I was to do A, B, C, A, then we need a new ID over here, right? I don't know. I am lost. I am so lost. What if we just go crazy and just do A, B, B? A, B, B. U. Okay, that works. I think I got a working idea. A, B, C, A. Yeah, it does end up on AA. All right, but here's the solution, I think. Despite you just saying that and me agreeing with it, what if we just do A, but work in other things? Because I think this now... Because the thing is, this little bit of the melody really, really calls. It wants to hear the second half of it, you know? So now maybe we just play the whole fucking thing and then just have everything dance around that. I think that's it. I think that's just it. We just go straight into this. This is like the main chorus. And that works really well with this earlier section because, yeah, music. We're doing music, folks. Okay, because over here we have an A section and then a B section. And then there's like a breakdown or some shit. And then we go into, this is a C section. And then we go back to the B section, right? Because this is like the main chorus. Just that main fucking... Right? That whole bit, that comes back again, but it's like reinforced. That's the solution. I think that's it. It's a simple one, but it makes the most sense, I think. You're always a fan of A, B, C, D, A, B, A, C. I thought you were just going to spell out the fucking alphabet right there. A, B, C, D, A, B, A, C. Yeah? Yeah, so what am I doing here? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just spamming A over and over again. Okay, so we just need to change the filter over here. I mean, it's a clusterfuck, I know, but luckily this like filter right here works kind of like a drum fill. Yeah. Okay, and then maybe now we make this shit shut up. I think we die it down now. I think we remove all this stuff, and we like just remove most of the shit going on. What? Whoa, that's crazy. again. Some shit like that, I think. Okay, and then, yeah, we need fills and stuff. We need to add all the glue and whatnot. We're still very far from done, but I think the idea is there. So let's take... That's too much. You... Way too much delay on everything. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Okay. Mildly better. We need drum fills. Drum fills. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I do it? That's why I shouldn't do it. It's not fucking warped. Wait. If I want to keep it warped... Whoa. So fucking stupid. Is that really how it's supposed to be? This is how it was in the other track? Unwarped? I guess so. I mean, I'm a sucker for delay, but too much of it and I'll end up fucking with the mix in other like ways. It ends up masking stuff. Like delay sounds awesome. That's I guess one of the problems with it and like reverb is I always tend to like you'll notice on almost all the project files I work on, the reverb sends end up being turned down by like a lot, like -8, -6 dB or whatever. Cause like I'll add reverb to the sends because like that shit sounds good. And then when I end up like mixing later on and really trying to make it sound good, I'm like, there's way too much fucking reverb and I just turn the whole thing down. It's very easy to fall into that trap. Mr. Leaky really likes the drum fill, I guess. Can we, let's lower the voices by an octave. Can we do that? We can't do that because we're in fucking, because 37 Ito has too many notes. And someone decided that they wanted 37 Ito to be the thing we do. That someone was me. I decided on it. I hate it here. That's not right. Da 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 da. we don't have the full riff correct. Good one, Mr. Leaky, good one. Yeah, it clashes in the mix. Sometimes this adds another character to the sound. Sometimes you leave it clashing. Yeah, it varies on priorities and like how much it adds versus the mix clashing. What does that take away? But sometimes it's worth it. It sounds like you said you make side trance and whatnot, and they have very different like shit is mixed and works differently there. It's a different world. Ooh. Really? Is that really how that's how I do it over here? Apparently. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. That's not, oh, yeah, no, we have it correct over here. And for some reason I add a thing like 60 cents away from the other thing. Okay, that's better. Weird. Sounds bad. Maybe just get rid of that, frankly. Yeah. Yeah. And then just big. We'll give it a big. Is this all my effects? No. Where's my effects group? Where is my effects group? That's that is my impression of Frozone looking for super suit. Apparently my effects group isn't being used whatsoever, and I just have all my risers laying around everywhere. That's fine. Okay, we made good progress on this song. Mix is shit, but I think we have a listenable composition, which is huge. That's good. So now I just have to make this sound good, and then it will be playable. Beforehand, it didn't sound good, and it also just like wasn't a playable idea. So that's what we call progress. Yeah? Yeah. All right, let's I should probably go back to working on my album. I've been putting it off. I don't want to, but I think I've worked on the other things, all my other chores, tasks that I have to do besides the album. Therefore, we need to work on the album again. I know. Oh, I probably just need to start releasing songs. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. You know, releasing music sucks. Making music fun. Releasing music, the fucking worst. Absolutely terrible. I hate it. I hate every second of it. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Like I understand now why so many artists they just hoard music and like don't release it but just play them at shows. And I don't think it's like a crazy intentional thing in order to like make it so that people go to shows more so that you can make more money off of them, because it's like not profitable to stream music, but it's more profitable to sell tickets to shows and therefore hoarding music, whatever. I think it's just because releasing music fucking sucks. And like you can't ever, it's like a perfectionist's nightmare, you know? And I imagine most artists are perfectionists because you can't fuck with the song anymore. Once you release it, it's just done. And I don't like that. I did not mean to play that. That was the Cinnamon Man for Mr. Leaky. That sounds way too bright, but relative to the last song I was playing. I don't like the clicks. This song is never going to be finished. It sounds so fucking bad. There's so many problems. Okay, I know how I have to fix the sound. It's gonna be annoying. All right, I'm putting this into a group, and then I'm gonna take every single one of these sounds, and I'm gonna put that on the group, and then I'm gonna split this fucking piece of shit into this thing. So, DNB group. This song is like 7 years old now. No, 6 years and 3 months old. So I was a much worse producer then, so I made terrible decisions when it came to how to make these sounds and how to structure my song, and therefore I am now paying the price years and years later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this like, you hear that? How it like the subtail like trails. And then this sound over here, we're going to EQ. Needs more filling in the whole build up. I will consider that. I haven't thought about that. Right now, I'm just so distracted by how fucking bad this sounds. Okay. I think we can just do this now. Honestly, that kind of fixes it, I think. Kinda. It's still not great. Maybe the before section, the drums, because like the drums start filtering out and doing weird stuff right before, but what was that? Vocoder. Why do you do that, vocoder? That's not right. That's weird. Why does that hat sound so substantially different than every other hat? What am I doing? I mean, we have the vocoder. I'm not even fucking with the formant on the vocoder. Frequency shifter I'm not moving. It's the auto filter. Some shit like that. Okay. Some of the blips and blurps are really pearly and confusing. Yeah. Another problem with the song is, again, I've been working on it for like 6 years. So the weird bits in it are so like kind of baked into my my mind's ear and like my memory and like my understanding of the song. So it's like my objectivity of it is super fucked. So that's probably true, what you're saying. Okay, so there's a bunch of delay that I got rid of there that I think is a little bit better. Not what you wrote, but fine. The blips and blurps are... Oh, convincing! Shit. Just totally changed and transformed my entire perspective of the song and how I'm gonna mix it off of a misreading. It's great. Hold on. Probably too much. Ooh, what if we do that and then... Probably not gonna work because we're changing up the whole rhythm of the thing right there. All right, I'm gonna listen on big voice speakers now. No, yeah, the vocal samples are like a super famous sample. It's called the Think Break. It's like one of like the 3 or 4 most famous breakbeat samples. This guy. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Like all of a sudden getting super annoyed and aggravated by the sound of this thing, which like has not happened really ever in the past like 6 years of me working on songs, so maybe I shouldn't listen too hard to that feeling that I'm having. But at least I'm turning it down right now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a cool sound, and it's kind of like the essence of like the rhythm overall, so it is good. Yeah. Okay, I think I am gonna stop streaming. I've been doing this for like 2 hours, a little bit over. I need to take a break. I need to touch some grass, look at nature. I don't know, stretch. Then I gotta do some other stuff. I need to work on my VST more. Mostly I just need to go outside because it is nice out and it is soon going to be too hot to go outside. So I gotta take advantage of that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. Honestly, I might impulse stream again tonight, maybe, just because I've been in kind of a productivity kick, and I will. I don't know. I have shit I gotta finish. I got a show coming up. I got a release coming up. So, yeah.